MOTOWN CI. So before I let the director on to go through his whole spiel, I've got a few things to cover with you guys. First things first, there is no intermission. So if you have to go potty, you should go potty right now. So you know, it's about an hour and a half, hour 45. And me and the director are extremely long-winded, so you got plenty of time. Second thing, please turn off all cell phones. This is the 1960s, 1970s. Unfortunately, we have no cell phones during this time. And third thing, I want to cover fire exits with you guys. So the first fire exit is directly behind you through the doors that you came through. The second fire exit is to your left. So if anything happens, just go those ways. Okay, and with that, here's the director to give you some words.
How's everyone doing today? I want to welcome friends, family, students, faculty. Welcome to Channel Islands. Get to see our beautiful campus if you haven't been here. Did everyone get a program? Sorry, we ran out. We think someone borrowed a few of our programs last night, so we did an emergency copying, but hopefully you got a chance to take a look at that, the director's note as well. So a couple things I wanted to mention about this. First, you're going to see sometimes actors will be singing, perhaps dancing. We might have more than an actor playing more than one person. We did the best we could with the people we had. So I just wanted to point that out. Hopefully you'll be able to follow along. The program will be pretty clear, I hope. The other thing I want to mention is, unlike other productions that we've had here, like Cabaret or Damn Yankees, let's say, which you rent the script from and rent the music, all of this was done by us from scratch. Last December we had auditions for it. We didn't even have a set list yet. So I had a lot of students, over a dozen students, volunteered their time over the holiday break to do research for things like the artist bios, the program notes, all those kinds of things. So it was just amazing. So that means every single vocal harmony you hear today, we did it. Every note that is played on this stage was us. Okay? Copying, listening to the records, writing out arrangements, students, myself. So that's pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah! I want you guys to sit back, relax, perhaps sing along. The cast loves energy, so if you guys can bring it on their final performance, that would be so cool. They would just love that. Hopefully you'll learn, if you weren't familiar about the story of Motown, which I find absolutely fascinating, hopefully you'll learn a lot about it today. So, please give a nice hand to MOTOWN CI!
January 1959, Detroit, Michigan. Barry Gordy, a former professional boxer, auto assembly line worker, and part-time songwriter, starts a new record label.
Call it MOTOWN Record Corporation, as Detroit is America's Motor City.
Soon after, he bought a house, converted it into a full-time recording studio, and dubbed it
Hitsville, USA. It was right here, Studio A, we call it the Snake Pit. Over 100 top 10 hits were recorded.
Before Gordy moved Motown headquarters west to Los Angeles in 1972, Motown grew to become the most successful African-American-owned business of the 1960s, and arguably the most important record label in popular music history, creating what Gordy called
the sound of young America.
From a business standpoint, Gordy borrowed many of the assembly line techniques he learned from his time working Detroit's auto factories.
Yeah, I figured I could do the same thing with music. You know, find a kid, an unknown, off the street, put him through a process, and turn him into a star.
The Motown sound was integral to the label's and artist's success. It combined musical elements of gospel, jazz, rhythm and blues, and pop.
And I hired the best session musicians in Detroit.
Who often created on-the-spot musical arrangements, uncredited. These virtuoso musicians, who later became known as the Funk Brothers, played on more #1 hit songs than the Beatles, Rolling Stones, Beach Boys, and Elvis Presley combined, and are considered as important to the label's sound and success as the famous artists themselves. But the company was much more than just a successful record label and creator of popular music. Motown also played an important role in the civil rights movement and integration in America. The Motown label released Martin Luther King's I Have a Dream speech and a full album of MLK's speeches titled Great March to Freedom.
You know, I saw Motown much in the way that Dr. King saw the world he was fighting for, with the people of different races and religions working together harmoniously for a common goal.
Motown artists made cultural and social history by regularly being featured on pop radio stations and performing on popular television shows like American Bandstand and The Ed Sullivan Show that had previously featured and catered to an almost exclusively white audience. Gordy created a kind of music,
Colorless music.
that crossed over racial boundaries in a racially divided and segregated America. Or, as Four Tops lead singer Levi Stubbs stated,
because of Motown, black music and white music merged together and solidified. This mixture was great for social relations and a phenomenal point within our country.
and it all started with one little check. So let's take a musical journey through the incredible story and timeless music of Detroit's golden era of Motown.
Man, this royalty check for Got a Job should have been here by now. We waited a long time for it. Smoke is here, about to make us some money.
We're waiting for it. Open it.
Woo! $3.19.
I don't think you can do much worse. You might as well start your own label. Jeez.
You know what, Smoke? I'm gonna frame this. I don't intend to let this happen again.
What you gonna do?
I'm gonna go to the Barrett Family Trust. That's what I'm gonna do.
I thought you said they don't lend out no money.
Man, I ain't got no choice. Can't keep letting people make money off us and taking all our hits. Matter of fact, I got a new hit. It's gonna be the hit for our new label.
What song? What are you talking about?
It's called Money. That's what I want.
You can't make a song about that. People think that's all you care about.
So, some people will be shocked. Some people think it's cute. Some people think it's funny. It's gonna make us some money. Wanna hear it, Smoke? We need to cut the song again.
Who's this?
It's me, Barrett. We need to cut the song again, man.
Do what?
I'm trying to tell you, shop around.
Man, it is 3 o'clock in the morning.
And it drives me crazy, it's too slow. Every time I hear it, get everybody in the studio as soon as you can.
You gotta be kidding me.
I wish I was.
Well, within the next few months, the new version of Shop Around had gone to #2 on the pop charts. It sent MOTOWN sailing into orbit. We were flying high. And the Miracles and I became the first of many Motown groups to attend Dick Clark's American Bandstand TV show.
Hello and good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, excuse me, miss. Oh, did you get a program? Oh, I'd like to give you a second one. Anyway, where was I? Of course, welcome to American Bandstand. My name is Dick Clark, otherwise known as the world's oldest teenager. All right, people, relax. Anyway, I've got a secret for all you folks. There's a new and exciting sound bursting out of Detroit, and it's all thanks to an up-and-coming label called MOTOWN Records. And here with us today, we've got one of their excellent bands. It's Smokey Robinson and the Miracles.
When I became of age, my mother called me to her side. She said, son, you're growing up now. Pretty soon you'll take a bride. And then she said, just because you become a young man, there's certain things that you don't understand. Before you ask a girl for a hand now, keep your freedom for as long as you can now. My mama told me, you better shop around. Shop, shop. Shop, shop, shop. Oh, there's some things that I want you to know now. But just a shirt as the wheels go low now. The women gonna go now. Before you tell them that you love them so now. My mama told me, you better shop around. But try to get yourself a bargain, son. Don't be sold on the very first one. A pretty girl's come a dime a dozen. Try to find one who's gonna give you true love. Before you take a girl and say I do now, make sure she's in love with you now. My mama told me, you better shop around. Oh, yeah. Hey, try to get yourself a bargain, son. Don't be sold on the very first one. A pretty girl's come a dime a dozen. Try to find one who's gonna give you true love. Before you take a girl and say I do now, make sure she's in love with you now. Make sure that her love is true now. I hate to see you getting sad and blue now. My mama told me, you better shop around. No one won't get you. Oh no, 'cause I don't wanna see you with you. Before you let her hold you down. Yeah, make sure she's all mine. Before you let her take your hand, I'm so free to man. I love you, can't let go.
But Berry Gordy was still not satisfied. He felt that #1 and #2 were miles apart. That's when he hired Barney Ailes to head the sales department. A few months after Shop Around was released, Motown finally got their first #1 hit. A new girl group called the Marvelettes brought in an original to record called Please Mr. Postman. The song featured Gladys Horton as lead vocalist, but the catchy call-and-response backup vocals, a staple of Motown songs, were equally important in it becoming a hit. The Funk Brothers accompanied the Marvelettes, including on this song, a young Marvin Gaye on drums. The Beatles recorded a cover version of Please Mr. Postman, which appeared on their second UK album with the Beatles. The brother-sister duo, the Carpenters, also had a #1 hit with the song in 1974.
Oh yes, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Wait, Mr. Postman. Please, Mr. Postman, look and see. Oh yeah, there's a letter that will please, please, oh yes. There must be some word today from the boyfriend so far away. Please, Mr. Postman, look and see. Is there a letter for me? I've been standing here waiting, Mr. Postman, so patiently. For just a card or just a letter, saying he's returning home to me. Please, Mr. Postman. Oh so many days you passed me by, songs here standing in my house. You wouldn't stop, but you made me feel better by leaving me a card or a letter. Please, Mr. Postman, look and see if there's a letter. Oh yeah, back home, you know it's been so since I heard from this boyfriend of mine. You better wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Please, wait a minute, wait a minute. Mr. Postman, please check and see just one more time for me. You better wait a minute, wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute. Please, wait a minute, wait a minute. Mr. Postman, deliver the letter, the sooner the better.
Berry Gordy had found the formula for success. He originally wrote the song Do You Love Me for the Temptations, but after the Temptations failed to show for the song's recording session, Gordy asked another Motown group, the Contours, to record it. They jumped at the chance to record one of Gordy's songs, and they were right to. It became a big hit for the band, peaking at #3 on the pop charts and reaching #1 on the R&B charts in 1962. The success of the song led to the group taking a headlining spot on Motown's first Motortown Revue concert tour. The song became a hit all over again in 1987 after it was included in a famous dance scene from the hit film Dirty Dancing, peaking at #11 on the pop charts in August 1988.
You broke my heart, 'cause I couldn't dance. You didn't even want me around. But now I'm back to let you know I can really shake it down. Well, you're driving me crazy. I was a little bit sore.
In order to ensure that Hitsville lived up to its name and Motown continued to put out the best product, Berry Gordy set up the Quality Control Department.
It was a system I heard about at Lincoln Mercury.
Producers would submit their final mixes of songs to the head of Quality Control, Billie Jean Brown, who would listen to them. If they were up to par, she would bring them to the Friday morning meetings.
And those meetings were the lifeblood of our operation.
Careers depended on the choices made at those meetings, and everyone wanted to be there. His 3 rules for these heated meetings were: no producer could vote on his own record, only Gordy could overrule a majority vote, and anyone over 5 minutes late was locked out. This was the one place where everyone was not only free to speak their minds, they were expected to. These product evaluation meetings became one of the key elements in Motown's overall growth. Each time a record made it through one of these meetings and became a hit, quality control became even more important and powerful.
All right, gentlemen, we got a lot to get through today. Any garbage submitted will be eliminated, so anyone submitting garbage, don't be too hurt. Smoke, what you got good for me on Mary Wells?
Good? You bet I got something good. Wait till you hear my guy. This new thing I'm writing. Number 1, no question. And I'll bet on this one too. And I ain't even cut the track yet.
I'll bet.
Bet. Number 1, how much?
$3.19.
Fine, you're on, Smoke. But I doubt my guy even makes the charts if it gets released.
Hi everybody and welcome again to Shindig. Say, ask any one of the Beatles who his favorite girl singer is, and he'll give you just one answer. It's the girl that they invited to England to appear with them, and the girl with a very much imitated vocal style. Here with her first million seller, my guy, it's Miss Mary Wells.
Take me away.
from my guy.
Hey man, where's my $3.19 at?
We'll get out of here.
Have you spoken to Mary lately?
No, why?
You should go talk to her.
Have a seat.
So, Mary, what's going on?
Oh, I don't know, just trying to figure some things out.
Well, it seems like there's some kind of problem. Don't you think we should talk about it? I mean, tell me what it is. Maybe I could do something about it.
I think you should talk to my lawyer.
Lawyer? What you mean, lawyer?
I have a lawyer from New York. He'll be in your office tomorrow. I think you should talk to him.
After many months of negotiating, Mary Wells, the first big star of Motown, was gone. She signed a deal with 20th Century Fox Records, but it was with Motown that she would forever be associated. Another hit-making group for Motown was the Temptations. Despite losing Do You Love Me to the Contours, the Temptations became known for their fabulous gospel-influenced harmonies and smooth dance moves, racking up a string of hits starting in 1964.
I've got sunshine on a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I've got the month of May. I guess you say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl, my girl. I've got so much honey, the bees envy me. I've got a sweeter song than the birds in the trees. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Talking about my girl, my girl.
this girl. You won't believe what she just did. Stealing our outfits right before we go on stage, making me and the girls look like fools, but still, in Barry's eyes, she can do no wrong. And for her to stand there holding the receiver all smug, and to hear Barry's voice call me Martha Rose when he knows, I hate that. I guess I feel overlooked, underappreciated, betrayed even. I mean, I have so much respect for Barry and his vision, and it kills me to be on the sidelines of his dream. I mean, should have known she was more special to him. She was at Hitsville before me, and I was just a secretary at the time. To be a secretary. And now I have a hit record and a live performance on national television. Diane and Barry can run and tell that.
All right, listeners out there, welcome back, and I'd like to give you guys a reminder that there's been an album out now for about a year. The album is called Martha and the Vandellas' Greatest Hits. And this next song from said album has been done by quite a few people, but you know, it never sounds quite like it except when they do it. The song is called Dancing in the Street. Woo!
We're dancing in the street. Oh.
#2 on the pop charts. But it also became an anthem of the civil rights movement in the 1960s. People listening to the song found the lyrics to be a call to arms, and because of the heated political and racial tension associated with the song, many radio stations pulled the record from their playlists.
Smokey, get in here. Where is Diana? Find her, get her in here now.
Calm down, all right?
Smokey, what is all this
You
about?
stealing whore.
Martha, just calm down, jeez.
See, Diana, oh, I forgot. Miss Ross, Barry's little pet.
You know what? Just stop. What the hell is this even about?
I don't even know.
Don't you try to play innocent tramp. You know exactly what you're doing. Smokey, before every single show, she watches us on stage, and the next thing I know, she's on stage with the Dance Supremes doing our moves.
This is what she does. She hates me. They make stories.
Enough! God, you two. I'll talk to Barry about changing
Is he here?
No. Martha, wait!
This is what they do. I mean, you saw her little show out here, didn't you? She's just jealous. She's jealous that the Supremes have finally made it. For a while, we were nothing. We were the laughing stocks at MOTOWN. They called us the no-hit Supremes. But since we hooked up with the Hollanders or Holland songwriting team, the #1 hits just kept coming and coming. And before you know it, we're the top-selling group in America. And we're appearing on the Ed Sullivan Show.
Hi, everybody. We've got a great show here. You. It's a wonderful thing to see. A wonderful thing to see. 3 lovely ladies and charming 2. All the way from Detroit. We've got them here for you today. So please give a warm welcome to the Supremes.
Accompanying all the great artists that came out of Motown were the Funk Brothers, the house musicians at Hitsville that Gordy himself selected, who spent countless hours crafting, rehearsing, and recording all of Motown's greatest hits. They were led by bassist James Jamerson and Benny Benjamin on drums. However, their names and stories did not share the spotlight. In 2002, they were finally recognized in the documentary Standing in the Shadows of Motown. The virtuoso musicians did not receive royalties nor credit for their work, merely a small paycheck that Gordy signed. But one thing that couldn't be denied was that they were the foundation for the famous Motown sound that became, as Gordy called it, the sound of young America.
Hey, yo, Barrett, where the hell are the Funk Brothers at? There they are, late as usual. Y'all see this? God damn, you think musicians have good sense of time. Hey, yo, come check it out. I swear, I want the funkiest stuff y'all ever gonna see. I swear, we gonna derail the soul train, go blow James Brown right out the water.
Yeah, right. What is it?
It's called Shotgun.